Hi everyone, Billy Davis here with the Louisville chapter of the Kentucky Mountain Bike Association. I'm taking a moment to record the presentation that we did at the Pachachka presentation on December 7th at 21C for all those that didn't get to come out and have a great time and hear all the presentations. Without further ado, here we go. As an avid cyclist, I've been all over the region to experience well-designed and well-built single-track mountain bike trails. In fact, I don't know a single mountain biker that doesn't do this to some extent. But you know, most of these great trail systems are only in rural areas. There's very few in urban areas. We don't have many of these trails here in Louisville, which is unfortunate because we're the city of parks. It's what truly sets us apart. But as a community, can we take our green spaces and truly improve the quality of life of our residents and help our city be more competitive with other cities? We think the answer is yes, and that's through a high quality single track trail system. That's why in the fall of 2010, we founded the Louisville chapter of the Kentucky Mountain Bike Association. Now, beyond providing trail etiquette education and trail condition information to the community and leading many beginner level rides and skills clinics to encourage folks to get involved with outdoor sports, we've already this year alone donated over 1,200 hours to Metro Parks building these world-class trails that we want to be on. Along with our partners Metro Parks Natural Areas and Olmsted Conservancy, we've already built over 3 miles of these world-class sustainable trails valued at over $65,000. And we're quickly becoming experts in sustainable trail designs that are a lot of fun to experience. Our vision and our goal is to realize a 100-mile urban, world-class single-track trail system built inside the planned or proposed 100-mile Louisville Loop. That's 100 miles of single-track mountain bike trails inside a 100-mile paved bike path. We think that's an extraordinary concept that's going to get Louisville a lot of attention in the future. Now, the trail system itself, trail to trail, park to park, would be interconnected by, of course, the Louisville Loop, the Southwest Greenways Trail Plan, and bike paths along the Olmsted Parkway. So you would literally be able in the future to run or mountain bike from trail to trail, park to park, with hardly ever getting on the road. Mountain bike trails are human-powered sports trails. 3 out of the top 5 most popular outdoor activities period can be done on these natural surface trails. And 2 out of the top 3 fastest growing outdoor sports are done on natural surface single track trails. These trails are in demand, and that's why we're going to build them. Louisville would be the only city in the eastern United States with a 100-mile urban single track mountain bike trail system. That puts Louisville on the map as a serious off-road cycling destination that provides major venues for big-time outdoor adventure sporting events and adventure sports tourism, and that draws visitors from over a 6-hour driving radius. Now, runners and cyclists do those outdoor activities a lot more often than other outdoor enthusiasts. It's this distance and variety, this 100 miles, that's key benchmarking, creating interest, buzz, and willingness to travel. It's what's going to get Louisville on the front pages of these magazines. These natural surface trails are also part of a healthy hometown. They're built by volunteers, and they provide amenities and facilities to encourage folks to get out in nature, exercise, and have fun. For instance, kids that get hooked on mountain biking become more active adults. And we all know Kentucky is pretty low on the active adult category. These natural surface trails that we're building, they are a park facility. There are already more folks that are mountain biking, trail running, walking their dogs on these natural surface trails than there are folks playing tennis or baseball or tennis or softball, for instance. Nothing against those sports, but we just want to convey that these trails are park facilities and they are in demand. Now, the trails you're used to seeing are not sustainable. They're old school footpaths up and down the hills. They're run perpendicular to the contour. That means water is going to run down the trail tread day in and day out, removing that tread. That's erosion. That's unsustainable. But it's not inevitable. The way we design human-powered sports trails are parallel to the contours of the terrain, meaning water sheets down the hill across our trails and continues sheeting down the hill normally. The water's not running on the trail tread, gaining momentum and volume and speed. Therefore, the tread does not get removed. It becomes very compacted, very sustainable. Our plan is redevelop the trails at Cherokee and Waverly, make them sustainable, make them fun. Build trails at parks that have all the facilities but none of the trails like Iroquois. Finally, leverage this wonderful gift to our community from the parklands of Floyd's Fork by developing a wonderful bike park at Mormon Hills. Cherokee Park, that's the front door to our trail system. We've got a wonderful relationship with Olmsted Conservancy there. In the last year, we've already worked very closely with them, building over a mile of world-class sustainable trail. There's an extensive amount of rock work in these trails. They're beautiful, they're durable, people love them. It's what Cherokee Park deserves. Over at Waverly, we're working with natural areas. The new trails that we're building are IMBA style flow trails, meaning when you ride these trails, they impart a feeling of floating through the woods or riding a roller coaster. They're a lot of fun, and you can tell we're on the right track because the parking lots are packed out at Waverly. These trails are sustainable too. Iroquois Park, what a beautiful park. Other than a lightly used 3-mile equestrian trail around the base, there are no real trails in this park. There's no way to sustainably get into these woods and really enjoy them. That's why we want to develop a great trail system there, hike only and multi-use, beginner level to advanced, so there's something for everyone. The parklands of Floyd's Fork, this is the most exciting part of our plan. This is what makes it all possible. Those wonderful folks have already master planned and funded over 40 miles of world-class human power sports trails. They will be started in 2013. They will be completed by 2015. This is a wonderful gift. Let's leverage this and take it to the next level by developing the Mormon Hills track at Jefferson Memorial Forest. Almost 1,000 acres, a lot of elevation gain. It'll be a Louisville Loop trailhead. This is a wonderful opportunity to develop a beautiful bike park that would attract visitors from all over the country. Now, how do we get there? Professional trail builders can build these trails. The cost is pretty high. We're building world-class trail today that will compare to anyone's. Our build rate's fairly slow. As a community, if we get the community involved, get a little bit more funding, we'll be able to get the best bang for our buck and realize this wonderful trail system sooner rather than later. Okay, thanks. That's the presentation that I did at 21C. I hope you enjoyed it. Everyone, pass it on. I want to get the community excited about our plan. Thank you.